Okay. Well, that was our news today.
And
now we're... What the heck? Sorry, my YouTube song changed. Okay, so what other stuff do we have to talk about today, Spoon? What's on your list?
I mean, I wrote some things down. I'm not sure how much of any of them we want to actually talk about. We have Tiny Tina's, which we're both still playing a little bit.
Yep. Still playing that.
I finished Triangle Strategy, my third playthrough, and did the golden route, or the true ending.
You got the golden route. I almost said something else, but
I was like, that's not.
I almost said it, but I said no. I said no. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
So yeah, and that took me, for all 3 playthroughs, it took me like just over 100 hours in that game to do all that. I also picked up MLB The Show 22, and I've been playing that a little bit, but kind of hard to say much about it. It's a baseball sim.
Yeah. Unless you made Beefcake, it's baseball.
It's still baseball, even if you made Beefcake.
Hold on, it's better baseball. I think
it's
can
better.
Argue that. I think we can argue it's better baseball. Seeing Beefcake, my 5'4", 400-pound superstar. Actually, you know what? MLB The Show stopped letting you do. A lot of games did. You know, I'm pissed off at the sports game industry. Sick and tired of them having card pack openings rather than having the ability to make a 400-pound 5'4" player. It's bothering me. I'm sick and tired of these games.
They set like limits on how fat you can make your player.
Yeah, like it's unrealistic. I want to make my player 5'5", 400 pounds. So what? Who cares? And with 99 speed, of course. Just play WWE. It's not the same. It's not the same. They no. I want to see a 5'5" quarterback with 99 speed.
Yeah, speedster.
And no throwing ability.
No throwing ability whatsoever.
Orchestrating the offense down the field by just running. That's what I want. I want to see my 5'5", 350-pound outfielder getting those 99 speed.
I was gonna say, what position does Beefcake play? Is it center? Is it center? It's center field.
He was center field.
Yeah,
he was center field, and you can bet he's jumping over the fence for everything. He's jumping over the fence for the ball. He's got great vertical leap, great speed. Can't throw.
Can't throw.
No, he can't throw.
Can't hit either.
He just kind of catches the ball, and if he doesn't catch it, like if it comes to him on a hop, he just kind of like. He needs help. He needs that cutoff person real bad. He can hit. No, he can hit a homer.
He can hit. Pure power hitter, right?
What about getting to first base? That's not what he does. That's not what he does. That's not his game. That's not his game. That's not his game. It's like Dwight Howard trying to shoot a 3. It's not his game. That's not his game. His game is to dunk. That's Beefcake. His game is to hit homers and play center field, and sometimes when you make your my player, you get forced to pitch because they're like, hey, you should pitch too. It's like, no. They're like, you're in the minors, you should pitch. Like, all right, I guess I have like a 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Would you want to see that?
You want to see that?
Like, look at that speed ball. Was that your slow ball? No, that was a fastball. 85.
That was your changeup, right? No, that was a fastball.
No, that was a fastball. What's your changeup? They don't even. It's too low to record. Anyway, MLB The Show is pretty fun for like. It was pretty fun for a few weeks just making Beefcake go, but anyway, it is entertaining. MLB The Show is entertaining for Beefcake. For actual baseball though, no, I'd hate it. I'd just be bored as hell. I couldn't handle it for like actual like playing the Dodgers deep in the postseason. Game
well,
5.
The thing is, if you do my player mode, or it's called Road to the Show, but if you do the my player mode in MLB The Show, all that happens if you get drafted by any team that isn't the Dodgers, you do well, so your team goes to the playoffs, then you lose to the Dodgers in the playoffs.
Oh damn, that's how the game works too. Oh man, they coded it that way. They actually put that in the code. Like, you just lose to the Dodgers. How come I always lose to the Dodgers? We coded it that way.
They're the best fucking team, so they win like the Sims, and then you play them and they beat you because
they just keep beating you. They just keep beating me. That's unfair.
Like, you can only do so much in my player. What happens like when the simulated innings between, like, you're at bats, or if you're a pitcher, like when you don't pitch, it's like your team loses because your team isn't that good compared to the Dodgers.
And then I have to walk into the manager's office and go, hey, like, what the hell? I got off the field and
then you say,
wow,
hey,
we're
trade
down.
me to the Dodgers, and then you
Can I just get traded to the Dodgers or something? Please? Like, you guys are hinting. You guys are running it down. Can you stop? Yeah, show's entertaining. I found the show to be entertaining for that kind of.
I mean,
for some silliness for me.
Again, I don't play really any of the other sports games, but at least from my experience and what I've seen online, I find it to be the best put together of the sports games, and
yeah, I would agree with you.
Possibly the least exploitative. I mean, they do have Diamond Dynasty, which is their Ultimate Team mode.
Yeah.
So I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure people can spend a ton of money in that mode. You know, they have their stubs, which is the in-game currency, and
stuff.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's all the stuff you expect from, Ultimate Team mode, but you can completely ignore it because there's Road to the Show, which is my player mode, and I don't think there's any premium. I mean, there are these like equipment things you can add to your player that maybe you could buy that with real money, but I don't care, so whatever.
Yeah.
And there's franchise mode, which, again, as far as I know, there's not much, if any, monetization in franchise mode, and franchise mode works as opposed to like in Madden, where it is crap.
Madden's just so bad. In 2K, it's bad too. Like, really, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. 2K franchise mode sucks too. It's terrible.
And then they have a third mode called March to October, where it's similar to franchise mode, except you don't do any of the in-between management of players. It's just like you play certain parts of certain games.
Okay.
Like if it's a key situation or a key game or something like that, it'll maybe drop you in the game in the 6th or the 7th inning when it's close. Maybe you're down by 1 or 2 or you're tied, and
sure.
If you win, your team gets on a hot streak, and maybe you'll win. Your team will win some more games, and then you'll get to the next moment, and you'll play that. And yeah, so it's kind of like that's like the shortened franchise mode where you just kind of play here and there, as opposed to having the entire season to play, which is insane.
Like it's
because theoretically, in order to complete a full season, if you were to play every game in a 162 game franchise mode, each game seems to take between 45 minutes and an hour to complete. So that's like 162 hours to complete one season in franchise mode. That's not even including the playoffs.
Yeah, you just don't do that. That's too much. I've MLB The Show is actually has good quality to it. Madden, we know Madden stinks. Like, it just stinks.
Yeah,
2K, it stinks. Like, we've seen me play it occasionally a few years back. It stinks.
And the problem that I've seen with 2K is they put the monetization crap in every single mode. Like the My Player mode, in order to get above a certain threshold, you pretty much have to pay, or it just takes way too long, right?
It's all horrible. That game makes a lot of money, and they monetize the crap out of it.
Yeah, it's like MLB just seems to the monetization is in Diamond Dynasty. If you want the card pack mode, it's there for you. But if you don't want that, you can go play something else.
Right.
So
yeah, no, I have never found MLB to be really like an NBA 2K or like a Madden. FIFA. Okay, here's what I'll say about FIFA. FIFA not playing the Ultimate Team mode, I think, is really fun still. I think it can be fine. Like actually playing as a team in like a season mode, like a franchise mode, I think is fun. The My Player mode I haven't found to be amazing, but it's fine. It's it's okay. But the actual franchise mode is I find it to be really fun. I actually really liked FIFA's scouting mechanics. I used to always take a horrible ass team from Scotland or something, or Ireland, and just only scout. I have no money, so all I do is scout for young players in various areas. So my team after 3 years is actually pretty darn good because I always scout the best talent.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's like a kind of a fun like, okay, well, my team's gonna kind of suck for a bit.
Yeah.
But
Let's see
after
if I
like
I could take the worst team and turn them into the best team in a couple of years.
But
like,
but then like now instead of having like 60 to 65 overall players, now because I scouted them, they're now 75 to 80 because I put in all the young players and got rid of everybody else, so I had cash. So now the 75 to 80 team get stomps that local region, always gets to the European Championship, which is the Champions League, and then I have to deal with that, and sometimes it's tough because
you lose to Barcelona
I'll
or
lose to
something.
like a Barcelona or something, but like yeah, my team eventually gets to be very good because I just scout the best stuff. So like FIFA, I've always found FIFA fun. FIFA's been fun for that regard. Like I've never liked something like a Madden or anything like for that. I've never been a fan of that for franchise modes because it like, and especially NBA. Like NBA 2K draft modes are a shit show. They're like, oh, did you draft in the top 3? No. Ah, you got a crappy ass player. Your player sucks. Move on. Damn, you should trade for somebody that's actually good. Was my draft pick gonna do well? No. What do you mean no? No, they suck. They're the 6th overall pick. They suck. What's their potential? Like 79. Well, okay, so what should I expect their rating to be in like 5 years? I don't know, 75? Maybe. What do you mean? Their potential 79. Okay, 76. Fine. It's like a negotiation. I'm negotiating with the game to maybe give me one more point. It's like, well, how come that team has like 3 90s? Well, they sucked a bunch. They went through the 76ers process, so they have like 3 90s. And yeah, you should have stunk more.
You have to tank out a tank.
You should have been the tank commander team.
Mm-hmm.
That's NBA 2K. It's like, oh, were you good? Yeah. Trade everything away. You need to get the number 1 pick all the time. But the draft lottery exists, so you better hope you did get that number 1 pick. And the NBA trade machine though is the funniest in that game. The NBA trade machine is the funniest in that game. That's what I'll say. They're like the computer trades for they have some interesting ideas on what value is of players. They're like, hey, you got a 75 overall that's 19 and probably isn't getting any better. Yeah, I'll give you 2 83s that are about 28 years old. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Sounds good to me.
I'll take your terrible 2nd round pick for this. It's like, all right, you can have it. Goodbye. The NBA trade machine is pretty funny. That's what I'll say about that. Anyway, what other stuff? What other stuff besides that? Let's see. You played that space game,
Relayer.
Yeah, that's what I said. You played.
Yeah, Ref.
Yeah, you played that a little bit, I'm sure. You talked about it last week, right?
Yeah, I've only played it a little more than that, so
a little more. Okay.
I don't have much else
Got it.
to say.
Okay. No, I'm just checking. You've played some Relayer. What else have we been doing? Games. I've been playing Fort. That's playing Fort here and there. Besides Fort, I've been mostly just like I'll play Fort, play Genshin before bed. Fort's just playing zero build mode with the friendos, with Bree and them. But it's tough because I have to carry them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're like,
yeah,
oh my gosh,
you're so good.
Otto, please, you're
please
amazing. You're amazing at this video game. Please help us by carrying us. And tries like begging me to carry him in the game. He's like, oh my god, why are you so good, Otto? Try. I'm sorry, man. I can't carry you in this game. It's too much for me. So it's tough. But did you know today, Ezio and Avor skins are coming to Fortnite? That's exciting. They're coming today in like probably an hour or so, maybe 30 minutes. Tries begging for the game to have good guns. That's true. The guns are fine if you have an automatic shotgun and an SMG. It's female Avor. No, they're not doing male Avor. I think they're not doing that. I think Ubisoft said no, we gotta stick with the female Avor. We're still trying to get all that PR of us slapping women's asses in the office space off our backs.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a very simple solution. Ubisoft, just maybe treat people better.
maybe don't do that. Maybe don't just sexually harass people.
Maybe just don't reach out for their breast in the office. Like, don't do that. I wish I could go into the office at Ubisoft and be the person having that conversation, so I could go through to each of them and go, okay, let me help you. I got a couple tips. I got 3 good tips for you. Number 1, don't touch breasts. Just don't touch. Don't touch. Don't even think about it. Don't think about it. Don't say how enticing it is. Don't tell them, wow, you have a great chest. Don't do that. Number 2, don't grab asses. I don't want to see this. Don't make this motion. Don't even talk about it. Just don't do that. Number 3, don't try and say that women don't sell, kind of thing. Just don't even talk about that stuff. Just don't, please. It's just such a simple conversation that needs to happen at these places. And it's the same thing with Blizzard. Hey guys, maybe don't get drunk in the office. That's the first thing. That has nothing to do with the sexual harassment thing. Just maybe no alcohol in the office. I feel like I shouldn't have to be here to tell you that, but maybe none of that.
Maybe let's turn that Irish coffee into a regular coffee.
Like, how about just water? How about just water for a week? Mm-hmm. How about water? Maybe coffee if you're good. Thing number 2.
If you're good.
You see this person's cubicle? Unless you have a business question for them, do not ask anything else for a week. Just leave them alone. Let them do the work. If you have a question about, I need some thoughts on this project, that's great. If your project has anything to do with them at all, whether their physical appearance or you asking them out on a date for no reason while having your Irish coffee, maybe just don't do it. I have such a hard time thinking, like, how is that hard for people? It's like, how is it hard for you to go into the office and, like, your first thing to think about when you enter that office building really is like, man, do you think I should say that she looks hot today? Like, I just don't get it. I never understood how that's hard for people. I really don't understand it.
I mean, I feel like these people are just like,
I just don't get it.
They're just not used to being told no or that they're wrong. They're just like surrounded by yes men who are just like, yeah, you're cool, whatever you do, it doesn't matter, blah blah blah, and then they do whatever they want, and then they don't realize that what they're doing is wrong and inappropriate. So
with Blizzard, they said it was the Rockstar mentality. I'm gonna blow somebody's mind here, and I'm gonna really hurt somebody's feelings with this. And first of all, if I hurt your feelings with this, I will apologize, but I have to say this: if you're a game developer, you are not a rock star.
You're a game developer.
You're a game developer. You think you're a rock star, like, oh, I'm that rock star dev that everybody knows. You're not. You type on a computer. If you work at Rockstar, you are working at Rockstar, but you are not a rock star. Again, I'm sure somebody's going to be offended by me saying this. Nobody's looking for your autograph, Todd.
What do the Rockstar devs actually do?
I don't know. They're just like really good at solving problems. I imagine they're like really clean with how they write their code. They like have the right like solutions to certain problems. Like I think it's a lot of that. Just like knowing the right solutions to problems, having like the ability to like write effective code. That's a rock star to me. Is like
I meant the people who work at Rockstar, because they don't make anything. Like,
oh yeah, no, they just make GTA 5 online.
But like stuff. That game's been out for like 10 years.
Whoa, take it easy there. They're remaking it a lot, like Skyrim. GTA 5 has been remade a lot in various capacities.
That's true.
But yeah, okay. If the idea of like, well, I'm just not used to being told no. I don't even think it's that. How about this? Like, here's a scenario. Like, it's not even about being told no. If you're at work, let me picture the scenario. If you're at work and you're holding a whiskey in one hand, and your other hand is like doing some weird like sexual gestures, you're not going to win anybody's heart. You might win the heart of like a swamp monster, but I just like, I have to know. Like, I kind of want to interview somebody, whether it's just like me and that person, and like go, so can I ask you a question? Did you really think being in a drunken stupor in the office was going to win you bonus points with that one employee that happens to be like that woman you've been, I guess, probably weirdly eyeing? It's just like, I just don't see it. Like, if I'm working with somebody, and this will have nothing to do with me being married in this case. If I'm working with somebody who's like another female colleague, okay, another woman colleague, and she comes up to me drunk, holding a handle, and like making some weird like sexual like movements, I'm just gonna be like, can I help you? Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, get away from me. I'm sorry. It's like, get away. I don't care. Like, I don't care what you look like at that point. Like, you probably smell like shit because you're drinking like crazy. It's just like, that's not attractive. So why do you think Mr. Blizzard Rockstar Dev or whoever you are, like, yeah, Todd, I just am going to go up to her super drunk and I'm going to say she has nice tits. Like, you think that's going to work? Really? I don't think so. I don't think that'd work on a stripper. I don't think that'd work on anybody. It's not going to work on a stripper. It's not going to work on your female colleague. It's not going to work on anybody. In any situation. There's no situation where that's going to work. I have to be honest.
Maybe at a college party where everyone's really drunk.
Maybe that's the only place. But even then, like, God help us all.
You might crash and burn still.
That's still like, no, that's still like, yeah.
It's still like, it's like a 50-50 at best.
It's still like I'm walking in on that situation and I'm sick now.
Yeah.
It's just like that makes me sick now as somebody who obviously has like been to those parties and seen that stuff. You're just like, the office is not your college party.
No.
We have to separate that. It's amazing to me that this stuff still comes out where it's just like, women don't sell as the lead character. It's like, do you hear yourself talk? Would you like me to replay that back for you so that you can hear it again?
let me go to the tape.
Do you want me to rewind what you just said? Like, what you said sounds really dumb. Like, it sounds really dumb what you said. So you should probably rehear it, just in case, maybe you want to, like, maybe you want to redo that. I don't know. I'm sorry. That stuff always gets to me because I never understand it. I never understand it. That's like if I go to the gym and I see somebody doing squats and I'm like, yeah, they look attractive. I'm not going to go up to that person and go, God, you're hot as fuck. We're at the gym. We're lifting weights. That person isn't there to like try and go on a date. They're there to lift and to do exercise. It's weird. It would be weird if I'm on the treadmill running and I turn to the person next to me, like a woman next to me, and I go, hey, hot stuff, you want to go out? And while holding a bottle of Jack Daniels, of course. It's not happening. Like, it's not happening. No, and I guarantee I'd never be able to go to that 24-hour fitness again. This is, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. Maybe that's it.
No, I don't think you are.
If there's somebody in here that's brought a Jack Daniels to the gym and hit up somebody on the treadmill and it worked, I'd like to know. I'd like to really know, actually. I'd like to know, because that shouldn't work in any situation at all.
It really shouldn't.
So if you found this situation, I'd be amazed at you. Whew. Okay. That's that. That's what. I'm trying to think of other stuff like upcoming games. Do we have any upcoming games?
I'm not planning on playing it, but I think the Gundam Watch beta is coming out soon.
I should play that. Oh god, I should play that, and then my first tweet will be, "Guys, I played Overwatch 2. It's crazy." Guys, it's insane. Overwatch 2 is insane. We're all in mech suits.
They put mechs in it.
We're all in mech suits. It's weird. Oh man, it's crazy. Also, the name changed. Wonder why that is. When does that come out? When's the beta for that? Next, is it soon? Oh god. Oh god, I want to sign up for that now. What's it called? It's called Gundam Evolution. Oh god, yes. I want to see this. Okay. God, I'm more excited than I should be about this. For Xbox.
Applications for Steam Network Test are now open. I don't know when it actually is.
Let me see this. See how to apply. Visit the. Okay, so it says you have to go to the Steam page if you want to do it for PC. Okay, so you have to go to Steam. So if anybody wants to play Overwatch 2 early on their network test, you're welcome to do so through Steam, which is weird too, because you think it'd be on the Blizzard launcher, but yeah, I'm gonna sign up for that. I'm definitely signing up for it. I can't wait. It's gonna be thrilling action. It's gonna be 2016 all over again. That sounds fun. What else is upcoming in the next month or two? Do we know anything that's upcoming in the next month or two? Mario Soccer isn't coming out in the next month or two, but
I think that's June.
Yep.
The Chrono Cross remake, I think, is out.
Okay.
Either today or tomorrow, sometime soon.
Got it.
This isn't anything coming out, but there is it's like a Japan exclusive, and apparently they're not going to stream anything, but we'll get maybe some updates on Twitter. But there's a Kingdom Hearts event this weekend on Sunday.
Kingdom Hearts.
So
isn't it the anniversary? It's the anniversary.
Yeah, it's the anniversary. It's the 20th anniversary event.
Kingdom Hearts 25th anniversary event.
20th, not 25th.
Why did I see 25th then? Okay, now I see 20th. What day the 20th anniversary actually is? Okay. We'll celebrate the anniversary. It says 28th, 2022. That's not right. When is the event? Sunday. April 10th. I see it. Yep,
yeah,
April 10th.
April 10th.
On April 10th, we're hosting a Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary event in Tokyo. We'll kick off the anniversary celebrations with a mini concert, chat, and QA with the development team, an exhibition, and much more. A video of the event will be made available at a later date. Huh. Okay. AI. Oh yeah, this AI. The
files.
The porn magazine files, where all you do is throw porn magazines and stuff. To evade foes.
There's some stuff coming out in June, but to be honest, April and May are looking really dry in terms of releases.
Yep. Sounds like there's some remakes.
At least of releases that I would be interested in.
Yeah. So June is our upcoming month.
But Gundam Watch.
Yeah, Gundam Watch I think we should keep an eye on. That could be a real banger. Spoon, listen to me very carefully. Mm-hmm. You're about to embark on what's called time travel. You're going to go back to 2017, 2016 when Overwatch first came out. That's what you're going to be doing.
Wasn't it 2015?
Oh shit. That's even earlier than I anticipated.
Maybe it was 2016. I don't
remember exactly, but could be amazing. AI, what's it called? AI.
The Nirvana Initiative, I think.
The Nirvana Initiative? And that's with Mizuki.
Yeah, Mizuki is the main character.
Mizuki's the main character. And what's her name?
Aiba.
Aiba, that's it. There you go.
Aiba's back.
Thank goodness.
And hopefully Date and his porn mags are back too.
Date, I don't think so. I think Date's done for. I think he's done for. They had a trailer, but it had pretty big spoilers. What do you mean? Big spoilers. How does that even work with a trailer? How do you have big spoilers in a trailer?
Yeah.
Isn't the point of the trailer to give away spoilers? Of like what the game is gonna like, what some things of the game are gonna be? Like, what does that mean? Big spoilers in the trailer. I feel really silly asking this.
This Gundam Watch takes 100 gigabytes of space. Excuse me.
Well, yeah, they had to. Well, they had to layer it on top of Overwatch.
Yeah, they had to have Overwatch and put Gundams on top of it.
Okay. There's a bunch of shit that made me go, they did what? Okay, got it. I'm sorry. I'm just like confused at the idea of like big spoilers in a trailer. So I'm like, I was curious what that meant. Gundam Watch takes 100 storage space, 100 gigs. Like, when is it gonna stop? Someday someone's gonna walk in and they go, "How big is the game?" 300 gigabytes. they're just gonna boldly say it, and it's like, well, what's on that thing? We used 100 gigabytes for all our pornography. We had to just throw it in there. That's the DLC content.
DLC.
That's DLC. It literally is DLC. You download it. Just download it right onto your system. You're welcome. That's how we do it. We partnered with Pornhub. So that's how we did it. Like, that's the only, why is it 100 gigabytes? It's just like amazing to me how this stuff just keeps getting bigger. Like, that's almost as big as COD. Yeah, like COD is just, oh my god.
Like, most games these days still hang around like the 50 to 60, 70 range.
Right.
But then you see one here or there that's like 100, 120, 150. Like I told you, the Warhammer 3 is like 120.
It's just like, it's Warhammer 3. Like, they must have all the stuff prepared for next, like...
Yeah, I think it's just partitioning, like, data for when they release everything into the game. The Immortal Empires and all the factions, like, and all the units and all the stuff. I just find it
hilarious because I'm like, 120 gigs, like, what are you doing? Like, honestly, like, my only explanation for this is, like, somebody put their whole movie library in there by accident. So here's all my movies. This is all my movies. I just like, what the fuck? Wow, man. Okay, so June's got some good stuff. June's got Mario Soccer and some other stuff.
And AI.
Yeah, whatever.
And I don't remember if the Fire Emblem Warriors was June or July now, but it was in there. It was around
Fire Emblem Warriors, yep.
I mean, I don't know if I'll play that, to be honest. I played the first one a little bit, and like, it's fun for a bit, but it gets tired pretty quickly because it's just really freaking repetitive.
Yeah. And then Fire Emblem Warriors, Resident Sleeper.
Hey, that's what I thought of
Hyrule Warriors.
You love Hyrule Warriors, like Resident Sleeper.
Hold on.
Give me a break.
Hyrule Warriors, though, had, what's her name? The one that now looks like an adult in the game. Starts with a P. It starts, I'm not going to look it up, too. I'm just going to keep thinking about it. Hey, nope, it's not. I was thinking Paimon from Genshin, but that's not right. Try, please help me. Starts with the. Oh God. The one that Try was going crazy after. Try was like going crazy after this one character in Hyrule Warriors because she was the one that gave you like the iPad in Breath of the Wild. She gave you the iPad and told you like take pictures or something. She was like that tiny old lady in Breath of the Wild, and then was like an adult. Impa, that's it. Not with it. Why was I thinking Pete? I think it was because of Impa. There you go. Okay, Impa. Okay, yeah, Impa. Yeah. Hold on, Impa was in Hyrule Warriors. Like, not Impa. Hold on, wasn't? Yeah, it was. It was her. It was Impa, right? White hair. Yeah. Now I'm right on this. It's Impa. Well, who is it then? Pura. Oh, Pura. Is that her? Pura? I don't know. Anyway, Try was really excited for that one character. That's why he got Hyrule Warriors. He was like, yeah, that character. She's really cool. That was why he wanted that one. Fire Emblem Warriors, I don't know. I don't think there's any of that in Fire Emblem Warriors. There's only the it's 3 houses, right? So it's Fire Emblem Warriors, like 3 Hopes or whatever it's called. So it's the 3 houses characters.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means that who was the most popular character in Fire Emblem? It was Edelgard.
Had to be Edelgard.
Oh. Okay, it was Edelgard. Yeah, that's it. That makes sense. I think it was Edelgard. Yeah. Yeah, she was lame, right? She was totally lame. What a loser character. Everybody hated her because she was evil. She was so evil. Did you see how evil she was in the game? God.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh God. I don't know. I don't have anything else to really mention. I already talked about Fort and stuff, so
yeah, I mean, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Okay. Well,
but we'll have I think we'll have some stuff to talk about next week with the KH event. See what comes out of that.
Yeah. I can't wait for the...
Bree was away when you talked about Fort.
Okay.
You should talk about Fort again.
I was just saying about Fort that I've been playing more Fort with Bree and them, and they're constantly asking me to carry them in every game because I'm way too good.
Yeah.
Also, Bree got mad one day. She was really tired. Really? She got mad. Yeah. Yeah. She called me a fizzle. Too. It was really upsetting.
That's really hurtful.
I was really
pretty offensive.
I was hurt. I was really hurt. I was like, what the hell? Why are you yelling at me? Actually, what it really was, if I want to be more specific, was when you're actually like off the bus and you're gliding down from the bus, there's like a new thing where there's like this big blimp above the ground. So you can either go on the blimp or go to ground level. And she was upset because we weren't calling where we were landing, if we were landing on this blimp or the ground. So like she would get confused as to where we were and we would get split up. But I was very clear in that I communicated in my mind that I was going down from the blimp. I said in my mind that I was going to
communicated.
I landed on the blimp and I went down there because I was trying to help our other teammate. I was trying to help Bree's friend, her the other teammate. She was in trouble. So Bree got mad. She's like, I don't help her. That's her fault. Don't help her. Who cares? Try's right too. I do focus pretty hard. So I don't necessarily call it a lot of stuff.
You go into hard gamer mode.
Yeah, I do. Focus. So I don't like talk much when I go into that mode because I'm like really focused and like trying to see the map as well as like what's going on in front of me. It was even worse in HOTS. Excuse me, I communicated just fine in HOTS. Thank you. Gosh, someone's being critical right now. So anyway, that was what happened.
HOTS, it depended. There were some games when you were like, you were really vocal. I mean, you were probably the best of us at that game. You were really vocal and actually doing the callouts and telling us what to do. But there were also games where you said literally nothing.
Yeah, it's probably because I was like trolling. I might have been trolling in those games.
Maybe trolling, yeah.
Trolling was really fun in HOTS. I had a great time trolling in HOTS. It was really fun to just like go up top 1v1 against somebody and
with Rexar and just
absolutely abuse them. And Rexar is really good 1v1 though, to be fair, in like a lane, but sometimes I would just like be like, do you know who this character is? Like, I'm gonna bully you. Oh yeah, apparently I'm a loot goblin in Fort, which I do agree I am a loot goblin. Like, somebody will get a kill and I'll just like slide right in and take all the loot.
Take all the loot.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah. Well, that's the only way to play. I was there. I get an assist. That means I should get some prize for that.
You should get all the loot.
Yeah, like, okay.
And they should get none.
Here's the deal. Here's how I see it. Here's how I see it in basketball terms. Like, try through Bree and alley-oop, but they never would have gotten that alley-oop if I didn't set the right screen. So I deserve some credit. I set like a screen for them to get those points. So I deserve some credit, therefore I get some loot.
It sounds like you take all the loot.
The percentage doesn't matter. What matters is I feel like I've earned it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't unless you get all of it.
Unless, wow, try use the basketball thing. Actually, I'm impressed.
If Otto gets called for a move.
Try invoked correctly on a potential infraction. Oh, item shop change, or it should have its item shop change. Okay, I think Podcast's over now. Item shop is changed, so
it's done. We gotta check. We gotta check for the new skins.
Goodbye. See you later. Fuck all of you. I'm out of here. No, I mean, it's just no. Fort's been really fun. I've enjoyed it. Try's really mean in Fort though. Like, he's really mean to everybody in Fort. Like, he's just making fun of us in Fort though. Like, yeah, that's kind of like normal for him, but it's almost like, I don't know what it is, but like in Fort especially, yeah, he says really mean things.
Wow, that is
he did actually say that. He's like, yeah, not like explicitly, but he said it in a different way. That he's like, he said that in a different way.
Tries on his period. It's okay.
Oh my God, relax. What is that? He's just, I don't know. I don't know. He was like in a mood, and I was like, it's crazy. So yeah, but yeah, the shop changed, so that means Ezio and Avor are in the shop right now. Oh my God, nope, we're done. Now we're done here, and that was the scene. Great job, people. Scene, awesome work today. Let's all hit our trailers and get out of here, because that was something.
You should probably get that checked out, Trey.
I think he has, is the thing.
Okay, good.
I think he has. Yeah. I mean, I agree. As the doctor here, I agree that
as our resident doctor.
I'll buy the V-Bucks Try bought for me. Oh, okay. Try never gets me V-Bucks. Unbelievable. I have to go out of my way to buy my own V-Bucks. It's crazy. Somebody should give me V-Bucks. That'd be great. I'd really appreciate it.
Is that the currency in Fortnite? Is it V-Bucks?
Yeah, it's I say it's the V-Buckaroos. The V-Buckaroos. But yes, V-Bucks are the currency in Fortnite that you pay and get with real money. You can get V-Bucks through the Battle Pass though, which is nice. You can also be a part of the Fort Crew the Fort Crew. The Fort Crew is a subscription that you can buy into. So there's that too. Anyway, yeah.
I do not have time for Fort right now.
No,
maybe after my exam.
Yeah. No, he's got exam time at this point. I think Fort's out of the question. But yeah, Spoon, I think we're good for today, and we'll be back next week. We'll have some other things to talk about with the Kingdom Hearts anniversary event. We'll be able to show you guys a muted video of it, because if we turn on the audio, we'll never see you again on this channel.
They said the video will be available at a later date, so we don't know when that date is. Maybe we won't actually have a video of it.
Oh, we're not gonna get
maybe people are like, this is a Japanese exclusive event, and we're only gonna learn everything through like tweets and stuff. So that's possible too.
That's rude.
So,
that's rude.
I mean, Square has done that before with Kingdom Hearts, so I'm just saying it could happen.
That's very unfair.
They're like, it's an exclusive event, and they don't even stream it. It's like, Square, come on, like,
Square.
This is a pretty big. Isn't like Kingdom Hearts isn't a club anymore. It's a pretty freaking big series. Like, come on,
It's our little club. It's our little club. It's like, can you just turn on the live stream for a second? Just hit the start button. Can you hit the start button and unmute? Thanks.
My dude, it's 2022. Like, can we just get a live stream? Thanks.
Just give us a little bit, little taste of the live stream. KH fans in the West don't exist. Damn.
It's true.
That hits hard. No, they do exist. They just suffer.
Yeah.
They suffer. That's the difference. They suffer because all the, they're like currently they're suffering because their ports are all poo-poo. All their ports to the game to like PC and the Switch one, right? They did the Switch one and it was like a cloud.
This Switch one especially, the cloud versions. Lol.
Otto just wants to see if
Mega
Olaf
lol.
makes it in. Oh my god. Olaf is not going to make it in. Come on, stop. We want
Frozen
real
2, Frozen 2 and KH4 with more Olaf mini games for Otto.
Can we just put real characters in the game? Like Olaf isn't a real character. He's fake. We all know that.
We've
all seen it. Yeah, he's fake. Fake character.
Okay.
He's not actually in the movie. No, I don't accept Olaf as a character that I think should be added into more KH canon. Let's get other stuff in there. Let's get some other things in there. Like Olaf is the lowest priority possible. Right under Pluto's poop is Olaf. Like that's where Olaf is on the tier list. Anyway, you know what we should do is you should do a KH tier list of all the characters. Kingdom Hearts characters.
The games or the characters?
No, the characters.
Or both?
No, not the games. The characters. We could do the characters. A character tier list of KH characters. I'll start. F+ tier Olaf. Okay, there we go. There, I'm done.
I don't think Olaf counts as a KH character because he's not a KH
perfect.
character.
We're in agreement. So he shouldn't be in the event. He's not a real KH character. Who's the best KH character though? I think we should do a tier list. We should do a tier list on the stream. We should do a tier list one day of KH Kingdom Hearts characters or something like that. Just some tier list of something. Some series that we should do that. We should do that. That'd be fun.
Why is a game tier list boring? I can tell you how much I hate DDD again.
I'm not saying it's boring. I just like. I mean, that's just like too easy.
Boring.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say like I think a characters one would be more like interesting, like because like yeah, like we know DDD
but
is
like
something.
None of the KH characters are good.
Whoa, holy moly! Oh wow!
Like in comparison to a lot of other series, KH characters are pretty trash.
Whoa,
like...
that's pretty toxic. I can't believe you. You're such a fake KH fan.
All right, fine. Terra's F tier.
Terra is F tier. I agree with you. Terra's F tier. I think A+ tier is the guy from BBS that just screams, Ericus. I think he's S tier.
Oh, yeah.
Ericus is S tier.
Ericus is S tier.
Ericus is S tier. I think we all agree on Ericus being S tier for the screaming.
Let's check. We're not gonna do this today, but let's check tier maker for
there should be a KH one.
Kingdom Hearts.
So
Kingdom Hearts characters.
Is there one?
Oh, there's Union Cross characters on this. That's F tier. That's F tier automatically.
There is one though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God, we're doing it. All right, next time we're gonna do a tier list of KH characters because those are fun. Those are great. I like the tier lists of stuff. We got to find tier lists to do for some of these series because I think it'd be kind of fun. We got to find some good ones.
We can start doing tier lists.
I would love to do that.
You haven't played it yet, but I could do a triangle strategy character tier list.
My tier list would be everybody's F tier because I don't know who they are. All F tier. Everybody's F tier. I don't know. Maybe C tier. Everybody's C tier. I'm just saying generally we should do them. We should do character tier lists. I think they'd be fun. So we should look into that.
Yeah. And they're good for like a separate YouTube video type thing.
Yeah.
From part of you can split it.
Exactly.
Like, okay, so here's the tier list part of the podcast.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That'd be great.
Okay, we can do that.
I like that idea. We'll find some tier lists to do, and we'll do maybe at least one next week, but possibly a second just for fun. And then we'll go from there. That sounds like
there's a lot of Kingdom Hearts characters. That one's gonna take a while. Like...
No, really? I don't know how many are listed, but holy crap! Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it live. I'm sure I'll have questions. I don't remember all the characters, so
there's 48 on this one that they have on Tier Maker.
Wow.
Some of them are like, again, there's a bunch of Union Cross characters, and I'm just like, I don't know, F tier because of the Union Cross.
U tier for Union Cross.
Yeah, U tier for Union Cross.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, yeah. Can you send me that when we're done? Just send me the link to it, and we're gonna do that next week for sure. I'll find another one. I'll find one or two more. Okay. Other than that,
oh God, there's actually a bunch. Okay, well, I'm just gonna
Yeah. Other than that, any other stuff, or should we wrap it up?
Nope.
Okay.
I can call it.
Let's wrap it up. Thanks everybody for hanging out and chatting with us. This was fun. Next week we'll come back with some tier lists. We'll start with KH, maybe have one more depending on how long that takes, and we'll do some tier lists. Tier lists are fun, so we'll try and like interweave a few here and there of various different franchises. But that's gonna do it for us. This video will go up on YouTube not this weekend. It's not going to go up on YouTube this weekend. The past YouTube video ended up going up yesterday because I was late on it, but the YouTube video for this is not going to go up till early next week. I am out of town for the weekend, so that's not going to be possible for me to download and try and upload and everything. You Spoon, if you wanted to, actually, you could do it, but otherwise I can do it Monday. So that'll be sort of up to you if you can find the time this week.
You sent me to upload.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, if you can. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably need to remind me at some point, so I remember to do it.
I'll send you a note at some point. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
Good night, everybody.